Alright viewers, welcome back to the DCS1 tutorial in the Fulcrum. Today we are practicing air-to-ground ordnance use, so we'll have bombs, rockets and of course the gun, so let's get set up. And first let's set navigation to our target, so we've got navigation now, we're 3 miles above it. Next we'll set this switch to arms, that'll arm the bomb fuses, and set this switch to ground. That'll set the gun to air-to-ground mode when in OPT setting. And silence the master caution. Finally, we'll set this switch to all, and we'll set the WCS mode to OPT. Now, an important caveat. Now, I'm not sure if this is like aerodynamics messing up or something, or if this is actually a quirk of the Fulcrum itself. I don't know. But if you have different weapons on each pylon like I have today, then it will always drop or fire the inboardmost pylon first, then move to the outboard pylon. So you see here, I have two bombs and 2 rocket pods, one under each wing. So you see there. Now, if I want to fire the rockets, I have to first drop my bombs. And if I had rockets in the inbound pylons and bombs in the outboard pylons, I'd have to fire all the rockets or jettison the entire pod before I can drop the bombs. So that is something to keep in mind for mission planning. I just bring all of the same type of weapon. You're not having to switch between them, and it's not an issue. That's probably what I'll be doing. I'm just doing a standard tutorial. Alternatively, you have to plan pretty carefully what you put on each pylon. It's not like the Viper or the Hornet or the Strike Eagle. You just match whatever you want. In this, you do actually have to pay attention. Another thing to keep in mind is, unlike the aforementioned aircraft, which use the radar for range finding, CCIP modes, this aircraft uses its own laser rangefinder, which is found in the IRST hub, which is that kind of hump there on the radar cone. This means that if I'm in like a shallow 10-degree dive and the target's below my nose, obviously I can't laser rangefind that, because pod is the sensor's obscured, right? So to get a good range on target, you have to basically be in like a 30-degree or dive. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's go and roll in over the target. So it is just a CCIP pipper. So when you dive in, you put that pipper over the target and press bomb release when you're ready to drop. Okay, I see the targets now. Great, let's go and roll in. I will cut throttle as to not overspeed and crash. We'll press L for Lima to turn the laser rangefinder on. There you see with the A it's on. And bomb release. Let's pull out. Oh, good hit on target. Look at all those fighters down there. That is good hit, good hit. So now, to tell the plane to select the next weapon we have on board, we will cycle this switch here, the external store switch. So move it to outbound, then back to inbound. And that will select the new inbound pylon, which is because obviously the most inbound pylon is empty, so now the new inbound pylon is the rockets. And we can confirm that with the code C8 displayed on the HUD and rocket symbology. So again, this mode works the exact same as it does in the FC3 Russian aircraft, so like the Fulcrum, Whatever the SU-25, I don't know what the SU-25. That's annoying me. Yeah, the SU-25 and the Su and the Flanker family, they are the same. Let's turn the laser rangefinder is on. Walk the pip on target and fire. A good effect on target. Or taking some fire from those technicals there. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have the gun, which you need to hold down the first stage of the gun trigger to access. So now we have the gun symbology. Keep that held, and when you want to fire, you press the second stage of your trigger. Okay, good effect on target there. That target is destroyed. So yeah, obviously this thing, it's no like, wasn't designed as a multi-role aircraft. It pretty much just has these capabilities as like a secondary thing, I guess. But you know, it's still nice to have them, and of course, it's very much appreciated. So yeah, let's go set back to nav mode, and there you have it, viewers. That is how to employ all the air-to-ground weapons that the Fulcrum has to offer: bombs, rockets, and the gun. Now, of course, there are variations, like you have the cluster munition dispenser, the cluster bombs, the S-24, which are the bigger rockets. But they all roughly work the same, kind of. So, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Shark31 signing off.